Welcome everyone. Let's have a quick review of payback period. Payback is a method of evaluating the profitability of an investment project. It measures how long it takes for the cash inflow from the project to equal the initial cash outflow. To say simply, it means that how quickly you are going to get the money back from the project. Now, let's have a look at some examples. How do you calculate payback period? As we just discussed, to get the payback period, you need two types of information. First, you will need the initial investment and you will also need the annual cash flow. Now, in this example, we are assuming that we are going to get the same cash flow every year from the project. In your hand, now you have two projects. In your hand, you have two projects. You have project A and project B. Now, you have to invest $10,000 for project A and $15,000 for project B right now. If you do the investment, each year project A will give you $4,000 and project B will give you 5,000. So how do we calculate my payback period from this investment? We simply divide the total initial investment by the annual cash flow, and we are going to get 2.5 years for the first project, project A, and 3 years for project B. That's what you need to do. Just divide the initial investment with the yearly cash flow and you will get the payback period. What does this mean? This 2.5 years, it means within 2.5 years, you will be able to recover your full initial investment for project A, and it will take you 3 years to recover your initial investment from project B. And you can see if you are going to get 5,000 every year from project B, so within 3 years, you will be able to recover your initial investment. What is the decision criteria? Which project you will choose under payback period? It will always be the project that has the lowest payback period. That means under payback period, the rule is the project that will allow you to recover your initial investment faster. That is the project you are going to select. Now let's look at another example where the cash flow is not equal. As you can see in this example, you have four cash flow coming from a project which are different every year. The initial investment in this project is 10,000, but every year you will get a cash inflow. However, it will be different every year. First year 2000, second year 3000, third year 4000, and the final year of the project you will get 5000. So how do we calculate payback period? Because we cannot simply divide the cash flow from we we cannot divide the cash flow from the initial investment in this case. So the most easy approach you can apply in this case is using a cumulative cash flow technique. What it does is, in this case, you just need to take the years first. So you create a table. At the beginning, you run down the number of years. You start with 0, which is the current year at the time where you are investing $10,000 in this project. So at the end of the current period, you will have a cash outflow of 10,000. Next year, you have a cash inflow of 2,000. So how do you get 8,000 negative over here? You add 10,000 with 2,000. So 10,000 is negative, 2,000 is positive. You end up with 8,000 negative at the end of year one. So you do the same thing after taking off the 3,000 positive cash flow in year 2, you will end up with a negative cash flow of 5,000 in year 2. Same thing, after taking off the 4,000 cash flow, you end up with a 1,000 negative cumulative cash flow. So in that case, to get the payback period, I have devised this formula. You need to look at when is the cumulative cash flow becomes positive. That is in year 4. As you can see, it becomes positive in year 4. So you need to look at the year before your cumulative cash flow becomes positive. So we take year 3, then we try to find out how much more do I need to recover my initial investment. Because if you look at this, you only need at the end of year 3 $1,000 to recover the total cash flow. So that is the $1,000 that you need to recover 10,000 pound, $10,000 in this case. And then you have to check how much total cash flow do you get from the year when your cumulative cash flow becomes positive. That is 5,000. By dividing 10,000 by 5,000, you get 3.02. That means after 3 years, and then we multiply this 0.2 with 12 months, we can see exactly after 3 years and 2.4 months, you are going to be able to recover your initial investment. So this is how you do the payback period when the cash flow is not equal every year. So the decision criteria is always take the project with the shorter payback period. So that's all for today. I hope you like this video. Bye.